Hey and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and this is the end of the month vlog. And I'm gonna open it up with something that I have said on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you may kinda know where this is going already, but yeah. So normally I make the end of the month vlog on Friday. Today we have Wednesday, so I'm making it 2 days earlier. Reason for me making it 2 days earlier is, well, this. So what I want to say with that is, my month has been going really great. And that is an honest thing. I've had a good month, and from my personal life, nothing really stood out to be like mentioned. So it's good that something happened there at the end, I guess. So let's just start by a story time. I was at work today, and it was honestly a rather basic setup for today, like the start at least. Second half, what we had to do was a little bit more advanced, but I could not really partake in that because I couldn't even do anything in the first half. So we were going up, we wanted to go up on the roof, and there's a ladder, like, there's two parts of the ladder. One half that is fixated to the wall and the other half that you can slide down. And we were climbing up on that and the other half was still up. That is an essential part to the story because that is how that happened. And we climbed up there. Someone else was in front of me and I went after them. And when I was up there, I just put my hands on the, like, what are they called? So the ladder rung, apparently. That's what it's called. Credit there to Google Translate because I'm gonna use that for, like, another word. But I put my hands on that. And not on the front one, but on the back one. Which, thinking about it, you couldn't really put your hands on the front one because they were overlapping and close to touching. So I don't even want to know what could have happened if I would have held on a different way. Anyway, I was in there with my hands, and then the ladder slid down with the other one standing essentially with his full body weight on that. And it slid down and crushed my hands in there. And at the moment of it happening, I didn't really realize. It was just shocking. I was like, that's not good. And he was still standing on the ladder with his full weight on my wrists at this point, essentially. That were crushed between the ladder rung that was holding onto and the other one that was on top of my wrists. I want to point out, my right hand also got crushed, so both of my hands were in that. My right hand came off scot-free, which is really frustrating to me because I'm left-handed. So that sucks. I can not really do a lot of stuff with my left hand now because a lot of it hurts. Especially small dexterous things hurt with it. Like even pulling out my phone from my pocket hurts, which sucks. But anyway, he was standing on that and my first thought there was, well damn, and then to tell him to get off the ladder that he's standing on and go up on the other one, so that he wasn't standing on my wrists any longer. It took him a moment to process what happened because he just slid down with the ladder a bit, so he was just as confused and concerned. And I think he even like nicked his finger or something, but didn't seem to be anything big to worry about. Once he got off the ladder and I got my hands out, I became a little bit lightheaded at this point, which I guess is understandable. And my colleague told me to get off the ladder and sit down. He was just down there holding the other ladder at this point. He was not up with us. He was just making sure that nothing happened on the ground level, which, funny, wasn't the place where the failure happened. Anyway, I got down, I got even more lightheaded, I sat down, and I started laughing at this because I was like, that's kind of hilarious that happened. At that point, I did not 100% feel if anything happened. It was just like pulsating, and I felt the scrapes because I had like the top layers of both my hands scraped off, like if you scrape across the ground or something. So that sucked a little bit, but it also left sooner. And I just kind of... How do you know I'm a YouTuber? I want to have this constantly in frame, I guess. But this is also like a relaxing pose for some reason, because blood flow goes down. So it kind of feels good. Not gonna lie. It feels better that way than when I have it on my lap. Because, I don't know, when I have it on my lap, I can feel it a lot more in my... in this part. Well, actually, in this part right here. This is like the area, on the other hand, of course, that it really sucks. And also on this side a little bit. But, want to point out, nothing's broken. It's just bruised. That's the word for it. And again, this side, nothing. I can twist it and everything, and there's maybe a little bit of a pull to it, but it does not really hurt. This side, well, sucks, but yeah. I can twist it to a certain degree. Also like this, which is prohibited by the band-aid that I have on. And yeah, I'm gonna show it with that. If I do this exercise, that really hurts. That is like shooting electric bolts all over my hand. So I cannot do that with that hand right now. Which sucks. Again, I'm left-handed. That is kind of something that I would be happy if I could do right now. But yeah, this exercise really sucks. So yeah. All of that said, I got an X-ray just to make sure. That's also why I have this band-aid around it and everything. I'm doing fine. It's nothing major. It is limiting me to a certain degree because, again, I'm left-handed and it sucks. I am going to work tomorrow and we're gonna see if there is something that I can do and how I feel about it, because according to the doctor, this will get blue. And for me at this point, I don't know how that looks. For you, if you follow me on Twitter, there might be some really great pictures of that. And I think I'm gonna put all of that into like a thread, so that it's easier to find and for me to know where everything is. But yeah, this is how my Wednesday was. Again, after that happened, I took like, I guess like 20 minutes or so, just sitting down there and doing nothing. And just feeling out where my hand was hurt and figuring out if it may be broken. But it wasn't, which is good. And this is also not the first bruise that I had on my wrist. Make it sound really hilarious. I actually bruised my right hand, also right here, a long time ago. That was when I was still in school. And yeah, that sucked. That hurt for good like half a year or so. So that was a really bad bruise. And back then I didn't do anything about it. This, I went immediately to the hospital. I don't know why I had to look that up. I'm like running on fumes, I feel. I'm making something to eat right now because I haven't eaten anything really of substance today. And I guess I'm having chicken nuggets right now, which substance is debatable about this. Let's be totally frank. But anyway, With this, I went immediately to the hospital because two reasons. First of all, the first time when it happened, it was just me falling onto my wrist, and I was like, okay, no, it's gonna be okay. And it was also like during a school exercise trip and whatnot, so I was like, it's gonna be fine. This one was, first of all, a work accident, so of course I wanted to have that looked at. And secondly, an aluminium ladder with another person standing on it that crushed my hands. So of course I was gonna be concerned about something being broken and bad in there, because again, this area, wrong moves suck. But yeah, again, that's just how my Wednesday was. Again, I'm doing alright. Who knows how I'm doing at the point you see this video? Check out on Twitter. I'm probably gonna have that updated for you there. Maybe I'm even gonna update it above just the tweet when I'm putting this out on Twitter. But yeah, no. That was the story about that. I still finished today's workday, even though I was not the most helpful, gonna be totally frank, but I feel like this as a limiting factor is a bit of an excuse why I wasn't as helpful as I could have been. So that was my month, and just one day of my month as well. So I hope your month was better, and I hope you did not have any horrific accidents. If you did, if you wanna share, just leave them in the comments. If you don't wanna, that's totally fine. I understand if you don't want to share something like this. So yeah. Hope you're doing fine, and see you next time. Bye.